Geralt awakens in a foreign land, battered and disoriented, haunted by fragmented memories of the battle that tore him from Ciri. His body heals, but his soul feels hollow as he recalls losing the family he forged through hardship. He hides among simple villagers, keeping his Witcher identity secret while tracking whispers of Ciri's whereabouts. Nights are plagued with nightmares, mixing monsters with the faces of those he couldn't save. Though he tries to rest, his destiny claws at him, refusing peace. Ciri, now a fugitive of worlds, struggles to control her powers after the events of Thanedd. Alone and hunted, she moves through dangerous terrain, driven by fury and guilt. She recalls Geralt's promise to always find her and tries to believe it, even as fear creeps in. Each choice she makes feels heavier than the last, and she tries to suppress magic that threatens to consume her. Yet destiny whispers, she was never meant to run. Yennefer travels across war-torn lands, convinced that Geralt and Ciri are still alive. Her magic weakened but unbroken, she seeks forbidden knowledge to weave a spell strong enough to find them. Emotion fuels her, a mix of love and regret for failing them both. She faces mages who now see her as a traitor, forcing her to rely on cunning over raw power. Her heart aches, but she moves forward, refusing despair. Geralt discovers rumors of a spectral rider kidnapping children with unusual birthmarks. It reminds him of Ciri's fate, stoking a rage he tries to bury. Protecting the helpless feels instinctive, anchoring him despite his pain. He trains quietly, rebuilding strength through repetition and discipline. The villagers sense danger in his stillness, an old warrior sharpening inner blades. He sets out, determined to follow the rumor's trail. Ciri joins a group of desert rebels in a distant land, learning to fight without magic to survive. She grows colder, her warmth buried beneath necessity. Memories of Caer Morhen and her adoptive family haunt her like ghosts of a lost childhood. She trains relentlessly, but loneliness gnaws at her spirit. She wishes she could laugh again, just once. Yennefer tracks down a powerful seer who demands emotional truths in exchange for visions. Forced to confront her greatest fear, losing family again, she nearly breaks. The seer shows flickers. A desert, blood on sand, Geralt walking through smoke. Yen clings to hope, bargaining dangerously for more answers. Fate seems cruel but promising. Geralt hunts a swamp creature ravaging a quiet town, each kill reminding him who he is. The monster reveals hints of a greater darkness feeding lesser beasts. As he fights, he confronts guilt, believing his destiny destroyed the peace he tried to build. When the creature dies, he whispers Ciri's name, a prayer in disguise. The villagers fear him, but one child thanks him, softening his grief. Ciri's powers crack under stress as she witnesses the rebels' harsh justice. She begins questioning vengeance and leadership, realizing her actions impact innocent lives. A young girl she protects reminds her of herself. Scared, misunderstood, hunted. Protecting her ignites Ciri's humanity again, though doing so paints a target on them. The rebels accuse her of betrayal. Yennefer finds Jaskier, who joins her despite fear and exhaustion. His humor masks worry, but when he sees her determination, he follows willingly. He sings about lost love and unbreakable fate, hoping the world hears. They move covertly through dangerous regions, dodging spies and soldiers. The bond between them heals past wounds. Geralt encounters a mysterious druid who senses his destiny tangled with chaos magic. The druid warns, saving Ciri may break the world or remake it. Geralt refuses prophecy's weight, choosing love instead of destiny. Yet the warning lingers, heavy and unsettling. He marches on, torn between duty and emotion. Ciri flees with the young girl through the desert, pursued by both rebels and spectral hunters. She struggles to stay grounded as magic pulses violently within her. She vows not to become a weapon again, promising herself mercy. The girl clings to her like a sister, giving Ciri purpose beyond survival. But the desert has teeth. Yennefer and Jaskier uncover evidence of a new mage alliance fueled by fear of Ciri's power. They realize kingdoms are preparing for war, not just over land, but over the elder blood. Yen trembles at the thought of Ciri hunted like a beast. She accelerates their mission, consequences be damned. Jaskier prays destiny shows mercy. Geralt finally hears Ciri's name whispered by a traveling traitor. Relief mixes with dread. She is alive, but endangered. He prepares immediately, forging new alliances and sharpening weapons. His eyes hold fire again. Monsters fear him not because he kills, but because he walks with purpose renewed. Hope returns, fragile yet fierce. Ciri faces betrayal when someone she trusted sells her location. In a brutal chase, she unleashes uncontrolled magic, shattering mountainside rock. Terrified of herself, she cries afterward. Not from fear, but exhaustion and sorrow. The young girl comforts her, proving innocence still exists. Ciri swears not to surrender to chaos. Yennefer resorts to forbidden spells to cross distance faster, risking her life. Each step feels heavier, magic carving pain through her veins. But the thought of Geralt's eyes, of Ciri's laugh, fuels her. Jaskier begs her to slow down, but she refuses. Love demands sacrifice, she says. Geralt confronts spectral hunters and learns Ciri's power attracts ancient forces. He defeats them but leaves wounded inside. Each battle reveals deeper truths. This isn't just war. It's prophecy in motion. He swears again. He will reach her, even if he burns the continent. No destiny will steal his daughter. Ciri meets a mysterious mage offering sanctuary and guidance. She hesitates, remembering broken promises. Yet the girl's safety pushes her to agree. The mage senses world-shaping power in her veins, warning that control demands balance, not fear. Ciri listens, hope cautiously rekindled. Yennefer collapses after overextending magic, forcing Jaskier to care for her. She mutters Geralt's name in delirium, revealing her vulnerability. Jaskier sings softly, blending grief and hope. When she wakes, she feels weaker but more determined. Her love burns steadier than before. Geralt finally reaches the desert gate where Ciri was last seen. Sandstorms rage like nature warning him back. He presses on, fueled by faith. A silhouette appears in the storm. Familiar, beloved, trembling. Destiny breathes around them. Ciri falls into his arms, shaking, and for a moment the world feels whole again. They speak little. Their eyes say everything. Then spectral riders surround them, threatening to tear them apart once more. Geralt draws his sword. Ciri steadies her power. Father and daughter stand ready, not running, not breaking. Destiny didn't choose them. They choose each other. The storm explodes. Battle ignites. Fate hangs in balance. But love stands unbroken, fierce enough to change worlds. In the chaos, Geralt shields Ciri as she releases a controlled surge of power unlike anything seen before. Their enemies fall, but the ground trembles, hinting that destiny has only just begun shaping their path. They survive, but the world shifts around them. After the battle, Ciri breaks down, admitting her fear of becoming a monster. Geralt holds her close, reminding her she's more than prophecy. She's his daughter, and he will walk every dark path beside her. Yennefer arrives moments later, collapsing into their embrace, tears mixing with dust. Family restored at last, though scarred and shaken. The young girl watches with awe, realizing legends are real because love made them so.